With KHON2 weather, Kamaka Pili.
Aloha Lapule. Happy Sunday to everybody. It was a wet day, continues to be damp throughout the Hilo side of Hawaii Island. But if we take a peek in through tomorrow on our Po'akahi, our Monday, we're going to start off the day on a wet note as the rest of this moisture that's moving over the island continues to move towards the west, and that rain chance will diminish down to around 30 to 50% chance throughout the rest of the day. For tonight, we still continue to see some scattered showers across the island chain, even here on overlooking Honolulu through our Zephyr Cam. Some of those raindrops continue to fall, but as we progress in through tomorrow, we're going to start to see drier conditions for most of the state. But for Hawaii Island, we can maybe continue to see some showers in the morning. But for our threats, we're really just on the pololeo. Our jellyfish are starting to come up from this southern deeper waters, and our ocean conditions with that small craft advisory now encompassing most of the island chain. In terms of our Nalu, not as crazy as we were seeing. That high surf that we started off the weekend is no longer. We're looking at just some 3 to 5 footers up north and the east, 1 to 3 down in the south, and flat to 2 for the west-facing shores. Good news in terms of the trade winds. We're going to continue to see the trade winds, especially for tomorrow. More breezier conditions up to 25 miles per hour, but then that's going to slowly weaken as we get in through the middle of the week. We're going to only dip down to around 15, 20 miles per hour. In terms of the shower activity, though, looking at this water vapor imagery, we see this counterclockwise motion starting to form, moving closer down towards the islands, and that's an upper level disturbance on the weaker side, but that may impact in terms of the stability of our atmosphere and the chances of showers as we get through the middle of the week, possibly Tuesday into Wednesday morning. Until that, though, we're going to start off tomorrow morning with some showers, especially for Hawaii Island as that disturbance continues to move. Kailua Kona will continue to see its afternoon shower activity. Most of the showers for the rest of the state will remain over the windward sides, really focused coming in with that whatever moisture is towards the east, coming in with the shower activity. So in terms of those windward chances, we're seeing 20% chance to start off the day. Greatest chance remains on Tuesday as that upper level disturbance, as I was just talking about, could impact the chances. And then drier conditions towards the latter portion of the week, but another upper level disturbance could be coming on the latter portion of this week into next weekend. That could increase the chances yet again. Tomorrow, partly cloudy skies. Those winds will remain breezy. That tapering down on our Po'alua, our Tuesday. But the good news, those trade winds will remain with us until we get to the latter portion of the week. We may see that increase yet again up to around 25 miles per hour. Nonetheless, it's going to be a beautiful week ahead of us. Have a beautiful next few days, everybody. Sam, I give it back to you.